We'll be taking calls. I'm certain there are questions for you, and we talk some more about the police complaint response unit. Please stay with us.
Thank you very much.
It's about the police setting up complaints response units right here in River State alongside other states. And this is looking to achieve the goal of setting up offices for complaints across all the states in Nigeria. My guest is Mr. Saka Azimazi. He's an international human rights consultant and he joins me via the phone. You're welcome once again, Mr. Saka.
Good morning.
Okay. So we were talking before the break, of course, about the office, what we are to expect. And I spoke about trust. You assured us that all things will work well. But before now, Mr. Saka, Nigerians have taken to social media to talk about police misconduct. And it has fairly worked. We had a very big case right here in River State, Chima Ikunado, where it was because of a post on Facebook that went viral that the police responded. We had a police officer who felt it was important to flog a citizen. The video made it to Twitter. It became viral. So time and time again, people have posted videos on Twitter and called out the police. Because of the virality of that post, there was a response. Why would a person who has had social media working for them for quite some time now decide to use the police complaints response unit instead of the regular social media that has worked?
That is an important question.
It is.
The people who those of us who use social media, we often do not recognize the fact that we are in privileged people in the country. There are so many hundreds of millions of Nigerians who don't have access to the internet, who do not have access or use of social media. And so, if you are going to restrict your work to only things that appear on social media, you will go far. The fact is that because we live in such social media channels daily, hourly, and all that, we think it is so for every Nigerian. It isn't at all. And even to make a phone call across a city in Nigeria, sometimes you cannot reach someone. So you cannot rely solely on social media as a means of collecting information. The social media remains an important means of communication. It's an important means of connecting with others, but it cannot be the sole means of doing so. And so to have an office in CRA office in River State, for instance, is an opportunity for everyone, not just those who have access to social media. It's an opportunity for every citizen to be able to lay a complaint if they feel aggrieved, and to ensure that those complaints are attended to and they are satisfied with the taking up of that complaint. So let me also remind you that to have access to social media, some of them, you need data. In a country where so many people are poor, so many people are struggling to survive, you cannot tell them to rely on anything that will cost them extra money again before they can make a complaint if they are aggrieved. So I agree, social media is very important, it's very useful, and will help us in getting as many complaints as possible. But also remember that social media can be misused. People do send and share fake messages, fake videos, fake audios. And if that is the only source of the receiving complaint, you might be misled into putting someone, an officer, in problem. And so it's important for us to recognize that having a multiple means of receiving complaints is an advantage, not a disadvantage.
Well, I understand that, but for some of the channels which I would need to lay a complaint to the CRU, I also need data. For example, the email, the WhatsApp, and I think Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. They also require data.
Well, you can make a call. I told you that you can call from a roadblock where I have been, where I have seen misconduct. You can call from there. And I also told you that for purposes, even if you don't have a phone and something that happens, you can walk physically into their office and ask for the officers CRU, and you'll be received.
Okay, I have more questions for you, but I'd like the next round of questions to come from the listener. The numbers are caller 0817-923-0002. Have you ever made a complaint about police misconduct? Have you attempted to report an officer to the force? And how exactly did the police respond to that? Most importantly, what channels did you explore? 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0007. WhatsApp is 080 903 06416. We are live on Facebook and Twitter. It is at Nigeria Info PH, so you can watch as you listen. Please remember to turn off your radio as you call. I have a message on WhatsApp which reads, the first step to recovery is the realization that you've strayed and lost. No initiative can be effective on the police until the police force discovers the rot and decadence within them. Self-evaluate and sanitize themselves. Nothing from outside can make the police better. We have Blessed calling from Alu. Good morning, Blessed.
Hello, good morning, my brother and studio.
Good morning.
Pertaining the police, just of recent that the new IG, Egbeto Kayode, there was a statement he made, said that people who police have caused the problem, why the public they did not have trust in them again. There was a time I was going to somewhere, police do their searching, and on the process, they get one person without this. They so that the guy to give them the phone. The guy said, "What's the problem now? You have checked me, not see anything." From there, they started slapping the guy. I said, "What?" I was even saying, "What, officer?" They said to keep quiet. With their guns. If you don't know the way to talk during that time, or you just talk something against what they are doing, they will back on you. And besides, they said the police, they are our friends. All police will be our friends. They will start doing us anyhow. Check out now. When you go to police, I went to police station to go and bail somebody. Police tell me to pay. I say, these people wrote it boldly at police station that bail is free. But after I want to pay that person, I pay the person with money, and then they now give me front to fee that I did not pay 1 naira for me to pay the person. How come after this? And the police, they are not generating money for the government, either federal government or state government. This is their that's the revenue they collected from the people. Nothing like that. We have seen it on the road. When you are going on the road, police will stop you, that either motorists or whatever. Say, "Oh yeah, bring it." What are you bringing it? It's money. If they are not giving them money, they pack you. If they don't say anything from you, they will say, "You want to teach me my work?" Which work are you doing that they want to teach you? And then we have a constitution that stated that if you are carrying gun to extort money on the road, you are a robbery.
Okay.
I don't know why they are not implement the constitution.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll be blessed from Alon.
Michael calls from Alakahia. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Mr. Sam.
Good morning. Please go ahead.
Regards to the police, I have had a lot of issues with the police, and I'll tell you one truth. I have called several times where I had a problem with them. I called this police emergency number, and they responded very, very well. So all the time I called, whenever I speak with them, they resolve the issue. But however, I'm an e-hailing driver.
Michael, wait. You called to? Did you call to report an officer?
No.
Okay.
What I'm saying is the number that police emergency number.
Yeah.
Their contact number works very, very perfectly.
Okay.
But there is a challenge.
All right.
The last issue, I carried a rider. They stopped us. There is a certain one that they go. Those ones are so mean. They go with some tinted vehicles. Well, in that situation, I was scared. I could not be able to call the emergency police. I was carrying. Maybe they entered my vehicle. They rushed to the boy's phone. The next thing they started searching the boy's phone. They took the. I was telling, and this was a student I was taking to school to Uniport. I was telling the officer, this guy is a student. He was having even exam that day.
Yeah.
But they didn't listen to me. What the officer was telling me was, do you know this phone that this boy is using is over ₦1 million? I said, but sir, this is not an exhibit. But I was scared of calling that number that day because the way they were looking, the guns and everything.
Yeah.
But aside that, where I have had challenge about paper, about those stuff, I have called or traffic issues where they try to extort me. I have called that number and they have really, really been of help.
Okay.
When I call them, they always respond.
All right,
And once I tell them the location I am, they know the office in that location.
Okay.
So if there's a way they can help with those ones that are so mean, I don't know. I couldn't call that number. That was scared.
All right, thank you, Michael. My guest will give the numbers, the email address, all the handles you can connect with the complaints response units. Leighton Barry from Bori, good morning. All right, I lost that call. Eberichi from Rumokoro, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I want to just the experience I had in the police station.
Okay.
So somebody asked me the vehicle at a youth. I went to a police station to report the matter. So while I was reporting the matter, I got the information that those people that match my person has come back to work. So I had to motivate the police people to go there. Before police could follow me to that place, they demanded 15,000 naira from me.
Wow.
Those who follow me to go and the boys that smashed my vehicle. I was there. They said I did not pay that money. They will not go with me. So I have to pay the money, 15,000 naira, to go and bring the boys. Bring the boys to the station. After making the statement, they demanded another money from me to print out, to type the statement they have made. Yeah, you see, before they take me to court, I spent nearly to 20,000 naira. Even the policeman that led me to court with the suspect, I had to settle him with 2,000 naira. Everything they would do in that case, they demanded money from me. I don't know what citizen can do. Somebody infringes their right, you go to police station, then they go there and they stop you. Even the paper they used to write that in, they demanded that I should pay. I don't know the type of society we are. Okay, at the court now, when I get to the court, even the court demanded that the suspect to take the victim, I have to pay for the transportation. The gamma. That is very annoying.
All right. Thank you very much, Eberichi. I'll take the call from Chris, and then my guest responds. Good morning, Chris.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Please go ahead.
Yeah. That police control room, at times, you make use of it. It works. At times, it doesn't go through. But why I'm saying this now, the way police and the way they operate, it's not good. How can you come to arrest somebody, maybe in a yard, people come out to ask me, where are you people coming from? Which station? The next thing you will hear from the police, they will start cooking gun. How? Even the wife of the man, maybe you want to take it, the children, you start slapping the man in front of the little children, where in the situation the children will start crying. If you have to do something, it's not good. If we are teaching our children, if we are doing some of the things like this in the front of our children, why would they think that they are taking their father in front of them, they are beating their father in front of the children, even the cry of the children? It's not good. And at times, police, they don't always identify vehicle. How can you know the way kidnappers operate? That's how they kidnapped somebody last time. It's like that. Where are you people coming from? No name, nothing, just apron. Who is under the apron? So please, others, try to respond Nigerian police. Let's differentiate them from the criminal and the kidnappers, because anything can happen.
Right.
If you have a cutlass, you defend yourself at the end, it comes to be a Nigerian police. It's not good.
Well, thank you very much, Chris. Mr. Saka, you've heard the complaints, and I'm sure there's a whole lot more. So let's start from...
Thank you very much, Sam.
Yeah.
The variety of complaints I have made, I have no doubt that the complainants are telling the truth.
Okay.
But the issue at hand is that when you have such a genuine reason to complain, how do you go about it?
Indeed.
Now, We are talking of establishing of police complaint response unit in Rivers State. Before it is established, there are present avenues for laying that complaint. Inside any police command, the state command, there is what they call the X squad. There is Commissioner of Police Monitoring Unit. There is the Provost Office. And there is Public Relations Office. In any of these small units in the police system, you can actually lay complaints and they should be attended to. But however, the CRU is meant to be the one that will coordinate it at present with professionals within the police force to deal with such complaints.
Okay.
I'm sure with you and I, either you must have had some kind of conservatory encounter with the police. If you haven't, personally, you probably know someone who has.
Mm-hmm.
But usually, we simply wave our hands, wiggle our hands, we leave it to God, and God will punish them, I leave it to God and all that. But you don't have to leave it to God. There are human beings God has left on earth to deal with that problem. We are trying to create that avenue so that you can reach human beings that will deal with any complaint and everything. Nigeria police is not a perfect institution. Don't let us doubt it. It is not a perfect institution. But it is our duty to make sure it goes as close to perfection as possible. And one way the public can do so is by complaining. If you don't complain, then the matter will perpetuate and linger. So it's important that people are ready to complain and take up matters that affect others. Sometimes when you talk up a matter, it's just not let help solve your own problem. It's for other people's problem too, who have similar issues. So please don't let us look at their previous performance or indeed their current performance in terms of poor public relations with the public, poor attendance to people in police stations and all that. We must insist that the police get better. And one way of doing so is by using and utilizing the facilities provided by the CRU.
Okay. Now, Mr. Saka, let's get the procedure to file a complaint, the channels. What are the numbers? What's the email address? How exactly, on a step-by-step basis, would a person go about it?
Sorry, Sam, I sent you a flyer yesterday.
Yes, you did, but the flyer is not just for me.
I cannot go back to that flyer now because I'm using the same phone for answering your call, and I don't want to cut this call.
Okay,
You can please read out these phone numbers and the email address, the WhatsApp handle, and the WhatsApp number, the Twitter handle, Instagram handle, and all that. And the public can be aware of it. You can reach now. But if I try to go back now, I probably start off this call.
All right, so let me quickly take those numbers.
Yes, please.
So for calls only, according to what we have on this flyer, 080 57 00000. That's 5 zeros and 1. I believe later on we'll share this on our social media. And
yes, just repeat the number so that listeners can put it down.
The second number is 080.
That number for calls only.
Yeah, for calls only. These numbers are for calls only. 080 57, then 5 zeros, which is 00000 and 2. Then for SMS only, 080 57 5 zeros as well, 000003. And for WhatsApp only, that's the same number, 080 57 000003. The Twitter handle is @policeng_CRU. CRU standing for Complaints Response Unit. @policeng_CRU. The Facebook is policeng_CRU. And email is complaint@npf.gov.ng. Oh, that's long. npfcomplaint@gmail.com. Okay. And the website is npf.gov.ng/complaint. I'll take that again in a couple of minutes. Now, Mr. Saka, how much information would be required of me when I'm making my complaint?
I don't think that is defined. I think what is really needed is for you to state the facts as much as possible.
Okay.
There are various facts that need to appear in your complaint. One key aspect is if you know the name of that particular officer.
Okay.
Officers are supposed to wear their name tags, but sometimes they don't wear it. You must be able to show the name or the first number. One of them. The second means is to be exact in the location of the incident.
Okay.
Be exact in the location of the incident. If you are exact on the location of the incident in less than 60 seconds, the nearest DGO to that location will be contacted to attend to the complaint. So if it is a police station, you already know the name, this location indicated, because you need to give a means of being able to directly and immediately reach the person or officer against you are making a complaint or the station. Now, the other one is to take the fact as much as possible what happened, so that you have enough detail for them to work on. Am I being followed? Of course, if you are making a call, the number will show, and if you are sending an email, the email address which you are sending to be there, so they will not need to ask you any longer. So it's important that you contain facts that are able to be traced and attended to. That is important. So it's not going to have to be in 10-page or 3-page document. Make it as short as possible so that it can be dealt with as quickly as possible, but state as much fact as is possible. Like I said, facts that will be able to be traced and reach either that location, the police station, the DPO, or indeed the exact officer that has done that misconduct.
Okay. A concern raised here on WhatsApp states that the freedom and safety of the complainant may not be guaranteed. What is your response to that?
Yes, that is very key. Like I said, once you make a complaint, an automatic tracking number is generated. As that number is generated in the office of the CRU, it is immediately duplicated in the office of the Inspector General of Police. Not only that, the system allows that you receive police protection pending the investigation and conclusion of your complaint. So the fact that you have complained itself is security for you. It's not supposed to be something that you complain and then leave it here. I mean, there is no doubt that certain officers, if you complain against them, they may not be happy and will try to intimidate you or probably subject you to some other form of fever. If they do so, they simply complicate and compound the complaint you have made. And that is going to make create much more problem for that police officer. So it's important that we realize that the fact that you have complained, your security is guaranteed, your privacy is guaranteed, and confidentiality of your complaint is also maintained unless it is necessary to refer to you personally. For instance, if you complain that somebody has collected 2,000 naira from me for this, and it's a sergeant so and so person, the sergeant knows who he collected 2,000 naira from.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So they know that you are the one complaining. That sergeant is precluded and is being watched to see if anything controls happen to you after making your complaint. And so he is under an obligation and compulsion not to even ever refer to you again. Sometimes when officers complain, when they say a complaint against officers that can lead to dismissal, they can start coming to your house to beg you, can you withdraw this complaint? Let us settle this matter. You know I have children and my wife is sick. My father just died and all that. To make sure you stop it. If they make such a contact with you, but it is also a form of corruption.
Yeah, we have to
come and try to tell you to stop your complaint.
We have to take a break right now, please. We're really at that point.
Right.
Please stay with us.
Right.
The University of Port
Welcome back. We're down to our final seconds of the morning crossfire. Thank you for being a part of the conversation. We're going to make sure we share those numbers, the contact details for you to lay a complaint against a police officer or report police misconduct on our social media. Please connect with us at Nigeria Info PH on all platforms, with me at Sparkling Oracle on all platforms as well, or simply search for Sam Oracle Chinedu. Have yourself a fantastic Friday. Coming up is news around the world, and then Hello Port Hackett with Jude. Stay with us.